Hi everyone. So today let us take one of the questions. So today let us take this one. I have not attempted like these questions earlier. So let us see what we can do. So you are the PM of a B2C and that has an advertisement based monetization model with significant and steady daily revenues. One day there are no ads served and the revenue plummets to zero. What would be your strategy as a project manager to deal with this crisis? Okay. So we will take the structured approach that we have been doing to answer these questions. So the problem we have is the our revenue has dropped to zero. So we'll begin by asking some of the clarifying questions and list out the assumptions. Then think about the things that could go wrong, that could go wrong, and then we can do some experiment or data analysis or experiment to pinpoint the exact things or get some clarity on what exactly went wrong so that we have a data to back this, and then we will try to frame some solutions and see any risk and metrics. So let us start with the clarifying questions part. So the yes, we see that there are no ads up and revenue has come to zero. So first we would like to know that was this uh, event a gradual process or a sudden event, sudden change. So is the event is a gradual process or sudden? Because in most likely cases, it is not one day you come and see that your revenue has certainly significantly dropped to zero. Most of the time, although in extreme cases that can happen that you see something has gone utterly wrong and you see that your revenue has dropped to zero and no ads are running. But many times this is a gradual process when you see that uh, the ads are not serving the core model or monetization, or you make money on your app or application B2C product that we have. And so I would assume that this is a gradual process, and so why it is here one yes. And so first we have clarified that this is a gradual process, and second we can see or yes, look out for the geography, that which what is the area or location target that we are served. So I'm assuming this is for India, and also this is not quite matter here because we see that revenue has come to zero, and it should be so geography is can be thought about in terms of market where we serve this B2C product. So I'm assuming this B2C. Let's think about this B2C product also. So let's say B2C product is a social media app that is based on the revenue model is ads. So anything else that I can think about is the this as a gradual process, and also the how we see the because we see the revenue on some platform on some dashboard. So we need to check that whether the data is correct on the platform, or see that the backend system or the dashboard where we are saying that our revenue or the ads are not working. So everything we are checking, we need to go through the flow. That first we consult with the, let's say, a revenue team is there, and we ask them to see that whether there is any gap in the data or the dashboard, anything that they have changed or anything, they can recheck. And same goes for the ads team. System, the logic, the calculation, everything that we do. Now moving on to the, I think we have clarified this is a social media platform that we are working. That is our product, and this is a gradual process. We have seen revenue dropping to zero, and we are looking with the ads team and the revenue team to see and look for any changes that we have made in the dashboard or in the logic that we can. Now moving on to the assumptions that we have made. So assumptions we already made that this is a social media product. Now what other assumptions that I need to make is that since this is a gradual process, so this is a gradual process of ads being not run on our product. So what could be the issues with this? Maybe ads, relevant ads, or the ads partner, some issues, platform connection. So how those ads work? That we have multiple ad systems like Google Ads, Facebook Ads, or Amazon Ads. So let's say we are assume that we have partnered with Google Ads for monetizing our platform. So we connect our platform on the Google Ads, and we choose the particular location on our different pages where the kind of ads we want to show to our consumers. So there are multiple types of ads. Some ads which come in between the text, some ads which are at the corner point, some ads which fill the uh, home page section of your uh, page or product. So there are different types of ads. So we partner with, let's say our ads partner is a Google. We partner with Google Ads. So if I think about the reasons or the assumptions why our ads are not working, because uh, the core reason behind the revenue drop is the ads we run. That is our source of revenue. And if ads have been not running to the scale, to the uh, point which has been running previously, let's say it has been running, let's assume that we have seen this 6 month gradual drop. So the yes, so our reach has dropped. Reach has dropped. It means that maybe our daily active user count has dropped, and the reason for this could be ads itself. That maybe we are targeting the ads to the core user, power users, to the places or to the in the flow where it becomes quite friction for them, and they are choosing to leave our platform. So we will go into the all what we can say breakdown of this. Let's say that Okay, let me mention that list. Think about this that could go wrong. So when we say that, let me write revenue drop to 0. Now what that could lead to, let's why this has become 0, that ads have stopped running. Now why ads have stopped running, there could be multiple reasons. Now these I have described, this could be multiple assumptions or reasons for this. Now I am picking one. Let's say that our, let's pick this, our reach has dropped because our ad partner having some issue would be easily catch, because they would be sending us some email that there is an issue with their platform or their system or our uh, something with our platform. So that would be easily caught in the loop. But our reach, okay, what I have written, sorry, yes. So let's say that our reach has dropped, means that DAU count, daily active user count, has dropped to a low level. By low level we mean the, let's say that it has dropped to a, let's give it a number. Let's say it has dropped to 20% lower than the previous quarter. Now why that has dropped? There could be multiple reasons. So let's pick one of this. It could be reasons that the ads we saw, just I described earlier, the ads we saw, it has made some users quite discomfort to use our platform and very created a very bad user experience. Or maybe users have found a multiple sorry alternative platform which has very limited ads. So it could be multiple things. So let me assume that our ads have made bad user experience, so our users are dropping. And again, when we say that our ad, so the next point that has been mentioned, if I choose this, if I prioritize this or select this, that this is the regions. So I need to do some data analysis or experimentation part to find out that exactly what is this, because I need data to back this up. That, and what I can do in terms of data analysis, I can find out the number of users who have dropped on the specific page, time spent on the, now one of the proxy what to say data points regarding uh, this bad user experience that we have prioritized is that finding out the time spent on those, on that web page, that what is the what was the time spent or average session duration for a particular page in the previous quarter to the current quarter, because we are taking a quarter to quarter cycle for this data comparison. So we can think about average session duration for these two quarters. Apart from this data analysis, finding out the number of users who are dropped from this specific page or for a particular user flow, a journey. That supposing a journey, what that the journey looks like is that supposing a user has come to the page A of our uh, product, and they need to go to page B for getting the actual value from our product. Now, what time does it take, or how many, both time and number of users are equally relevant. So how much time does it take for user to reach point A to B? Now, why this is significant? Because the maybe the ads shown on our platform could be reason for users to find that a specific button or a specific uh, link to reach to the product B, page B, and that is the time part. And now most many of the users, if they do not find that, they can drop from the page, or they can see that our product or our platform has been redesigned to be more suitable to the ads angle, that we want to show more ads to the users. It could be anything, but for this uh, conversation, we have chosen both the things, number of users and the time spent. Now in the this is the data analysis part. Now the experimentation part goes on to that we need to do some testing or a survey. Let's say we are doing a survey on those users who have dropped. Maybe we are sending a personalized mail asking them a few questions, or if they are willing to participate in a one-to-one conversation or a survey why they have left the platform. These surveys or questionnaires can help the bring back those users. Not all, but 2 to 5%. That is my assumption, because those surveys will reveal a lot of assumptions and hypotheses that we have built. Now, these were all the thinking that we have done regarding the problems that we had. Now, let us think or assume that we have chosen a particular problem, and we have come to the conclusion that we have defined our problem. The problem was that we are showing ads on our home page, a social media product. User is not able to find value on those pages, and they are dropping to a competitive platform. Now, the solution part, what can we do? Let us assume we can reduce the ads space. We can, what else can we do? We can help inform users about the new redesign before launch. We can also launch premium membership to power users to reduce the ads related bad, bad user experience. And what else can we do? That I think we can redesign the page in which we show, or how we choose to show on those specific pages. So these are some of the things that we can do. We can reduce the ads space, or the ad space, or ad type, size, and we can experiment with multiple of these combinations to see that which of these ad sizes or shapes or the particular location is working optimally for both, for our um, revenue model also, that we get a sustainable ads shown to large chunk of users to sustain our the monetization angle, and to not to hamper the user experience on the platform. Or we can redesign the page itself to make the ads or the ads shown to a seem like a new way, where they do not find those ads very discomfort, or it does not come across as something that uh, stops them or to browse more or spend more time on a platform. We can experiment with those things, redesigning part, or also before this redesign or launching some new ads or anything that we want to take, we can uh, do a small information kind of survey or information before this launch or change. We can inform users regarding that, or we can we can launch our premium membership to reduce our dependence on those ads. Now, if I can think about Okay, let's first think about some of the metrics. Again, those metrics could be that increase in the session duration, increase in the time spent on the pages. By pages, we mean that specific pages where ads are shown, and also the core pages where our products value is delivered to the customers. So time increase compared to the previous after we implement the solutions that we have. And if I have to prioritize, actually I'm just providing the random solution, but we need to prioritize one of the solutions or one of the pain points. So I would prioritize, that would be my P, I would say, okay, let me make this bold. So this would be my long-term plan to launch a premium service. And but in the short term, we would redesign the page itself. This would be my short-term solution, and this would be a long-term plan that we need to work on launching a premium service. So again, for the metric for the short term would be time spent on the page, and number of number of users who have returned after the redesign. That is the two metrics for the short term plan, and again for the long term plan, the number of users who have subscribed to our membership. That is the North Star or the core membership. Again, this could be further and more metrics could be added, but I think this is the most important one. Now, if I can think about some of the risks associated, again, our this is a quite a crucial moment and important, I think. When and after launching all these plans, it could be that we are not able to find the exact. We are not able to find the exact problem or reasons why users have dead platform. And second risk, what other risk I can think about is the other risk could be that the optimal point or the space that we are looking for, the mix or the flow of the ads and the content could not be achieved, or it takes longer than what we can survive, what we can sustain. Let's say that if we are not able to sustain the 3 month or 4 month gap to find that optimal time where we are able to uh, match the user's experience and match the ads presence on our platform. If you are we are not able to significantly find those match within a time period, let's say 3 months or 4 months, that is since our revenue is already dropped to zero within that fixed time frame, then that is a bigger risk for our entire company or the entire product itself. So that is a bigger risk that I see on the platform. Okay, I think I have pretty much covered all this. I have submitted the answer. So let us take what others have written. Clarification, no ads, sir. What is the abrupt drop towards geographical focus, web-based product? Okay, now I did not clarify. That is the good thing. That it is a web or a mobile-based product. What is the operating system that this product is mostly? An advertising ecosystem. I did not clarify that more. Client traffic or a supply. What kind of advertisers do we have? Because that will also give us more information. Systematic issue, client issue, due to login or release, external issue. client traffic, demand side, advertiser, demand side, platform, system side, demand side, supply side. You see. Okay, clarifying the advertisement angle would be good thing, I think, because since our core dependence is on the ads, so we need to find out what kind of ads do we serve. I only link the Google Ads part, but what kind of uh, vendors or ad partners do we have? What kind of ads do we show? Is there any issue in those ads or the kind of partners we are choosing? That would be one reason, one area to explore. And what is the exact monetization model, CPC or CPV, cost per click, cost per view? That is also a good. Okay, that would be all. Let's hope I can find more thing in the next video. Thank you.